Hello friends, my name is Adele and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I set up the month of August in my bullet journal. If you don't know what bullet journaling is, basically it's a great way to plan and organize, and it helps me become more productive, and I really recommend it a lot. If you haven't seen my previous bullet journal video, I will link that in the description box below if you are interested in bullet journaling and knowing how I set things up. In this video, I'm going to show you how I did the month of August because I made some major changes. I decided to change up all of my spreads and tried to make it a little more creative, I guess. I just wanted to change a pace. And this month is a very busy month for me. I'm moving back into my dorm at college. School starts again. It's also my birthday month, so I just have a lot going on. So I wanted to kind of adapt my bullet journal to fit that. So usually for my past months, I'll have like one big cover page for the whole month of just a page of like the month and like some drawings or something. But for this month, I decided to change it up completely, and I decided to combine my cover page and my monthly log. So on this page, I have, the main header that shows what month it is. I also decided to add a monthly focus. That I just think it's a cute little reminder to have. Again, this is a busy month, so I just thought it was a good idea, and I just like it. And then I'm just adding in my monthly log. This is all the numbers, all the dates written vertically, and that's where I write all of the important tasks and events that I have this month. At the bottom, I just had some empty space, so I decided to fill it with a cute little quote that I found on Pinterest. I just really liked it. I think it's a cute reminder, so I decided to add it in. In my June bullet journal, I did decide to start using colors, which was something I had never done before, and I think eventually I just stopped adding in the colors, so it looked off because I couldn't stick with it. So I decided to not use colors anymore. I don't think it's for me, at least not right now, so we're not going to do that anymore. But that is the good thing about bullet journals, is that you can mess up and it's okay because it's all just one big creative process. On this page, I am doing my expense tracker, which actually didn't change that much. It's probably the only thing that stayed somewhat the same. The only thing that really changed was that I didn't make it take up a whole page, like in my previous months, because I never really used a whole page, so instead I decided to add something else below that and cut it off. In this tracker, this is just what I use to keep track of my expenses and what I'm paying for, making sure I don't spend too much money, kind of stick to a rough budget. It's just a good reminder to have, especially if you are in college, because I know I tend to spend some money when I'm in college, money that I don't necessarily need to spend, so this is a great way to stay on track and keep track of what you're spending. And in case anyone is interested, I will link all of the products and supplies that I used below in the description box. In the description blocks. Below here, like I said, I was going to add something new, so I decided to make a kind of like a social media area. So here, I originally was just going to kind of track my Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube followers / subscribers. And then it just kind of, there was a big blank space, so I decided to make the other side just kind of like video ideas. I guess if I had any ideas for videos that I wanted to make, I would write it there. And I'm not usually one to draw in my bullet journals just because it takes up a lot of time and I kind of get impatient. But I made the little like social media icons, and I was really proud of that because I think they turned out really good. On this page I am doing my gratitude log, and this is probably something that changed quite a bit. Usually I had just, the title, and then I would just number the page on the left side, just 1 to 31 or however many days were in the month. But this time I decided to kind of make a calendar format, and then instead of just writing like a sentence a day, because that got really boring really fast, I decided that I'm going to have the boxes, and so for each day I'm going to write like, a word or two about what I'm grateful for. I really like the gratitude log, like the idea of the gratitude log, because it's just a really good reminder. Like, I think that's just something that everyone should kind of, remember, things to be grateful for, things to be thankful for, because I think it's just really important. I really like the way this turned out. I didn't want to have the little empty box in the lower corner, but I accidentally did the line too far, so I had to go ahead and do the box there. On this page, this is another thing that changed quite a bit. It is my self-care tracker and my habit tracker, and I love trackers. So I was really excited to play around with this spread, and again, I was happy with the way it turned out. So I decided to make it like horizontal, but across the 2 pages instead of turning my journal every time I wanted to write on it. So it's a little more convenient, and I thought it was very cool how it kind of, went across the pages, very, I don't know what I was going to say there, but I like it. This took a lot of planning and just a lot of meticulous work about where to put lines and dots and stuff like that. So, of course, I edited all that out, but it took a while. So I'm just numbering all the dates across the top, and vertically on the side I wrote 10 at the top and then 1 on the bottom, and that is my self-care tracker. And I have 4 different categories for that, which you will see in a minute, and that is sleep, activity, diet, and mood. And those are all in different colors. So every day I'll go through and I'll fill that out on the in little dots, and it's really cool to see how it fluctuates throughout the month, and I really like it. For the habit tracker, I again have the dates going across the top, and on the side I have the habits that I want to keep. So that's things like making your bed or drinking enough water or working out or something. So yeah, and then every day you just write, you just make a little dot for every day that you did it. And I think it's just a really good way to see your progress, see what you need to work on, and they say it takes 21 days to form a habit, so it's cool to just keep track of that. Again, I've said this in my last bullet journal video. You may see that the last habit on there is cry. I'm not trying to make a habit of crying. I just cry a lot, and I like to just see how often I cry. Again, I had more blank space on this page, so I found this quote, surprise, on Pinterest, so I decided to write it on the side because I just really liked it, and I now see the irony in saying live less out of habit right next to a habit tracker, but I didn't notice that at the time. And either way, I still like the quote, so oops. Here I just like to use faux calligraphy because that's something I've been practicing a lot more. I want to get into like real calligraphy, and I've been working with brush pens a little bit more, but I'm still not that great with them, so I do just stick to faux calligraphy and drawing in the darker parts on the downstrokes, but I would like to get more into that. And then on this page we are finally at my weekly spread, and the weekly spread is where you put all the tasks by week. So you break it down. So first you had all the month stuff, and now you have all your weekly stuff. So this is where you put weekly events and weekly tasks that you have to get done, basically like a to-do list for each day. Again, I changed this completely. This looks completely different from other weekly spreads I've done in the past. So I like having a section, like a this week section, basically to have like, to show what like the upcoming events are for this week, just to have it all in one place. It's also where I like to write my work schedule because it's just all right there and I can just see it in one spot. And I'm just drawing little circles. I traced around a little like lotion cap, and now I'm writing all the dates in them. And I'm splitting up each day into two sections, and that is events and tasks. And so in the top part of each column for each day, I write what events are going to, like the appointments or like my work schedule for that day, you know, I'll write that in the top part, and then in the bottom part for tasks, I will write basically like the to-do list. So like these are the things I have to get done today. I'm so happy with the way this turned out. I think it's super cute. I love the little like rough circles. I see those a lot and I really like them. And I like splitting it up into events and tasks. I actually got the inspiration from that from another YouTuber, Amanda Rach Lee. I will link her down below. She has really great bullet journal videos, and I watch hers like every month to get inspiration because they're really great. Up here I just drew a little bee because I had more blank space, so I drew a little bumblebee, and he's just flying around and hanging out, having a good time. So that is it for this bullet journal video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making it. This is the final results. This is the whole little monthly spread. I hope you guys liked it. I had so much fun making it. I really enjoy making these bullet journal videos, so I will definitely make more in the future. Please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!